Time is running out for lawmakers to come to a compromise on a spending bill. There's only 4 days left to avoid a government shutdown, and neither side seems willing to budge. It comes down to Obamacare, Republicans determined to toss it.
Defund this bill that isn't working, that's hurting the American people, that's killing jobs, that's forcing people into part-time work.
Democrats pushing back, saying the health care law is non-negotiable.
You can huff, you can puff for 21 hours, but you cannot blow the Affordable Care Act away.
Today, the Senate is expected to vote on an amended bill to keep the government and Obamacare funded. But then the plan must go back to the House, where Republicans are not expected to be receptive.
The American people don't want the president's health care bill, and they don't want the government to shut down. Republicans are listening.
Still, another opportunity for Republicans to take aim at Obamacare may be on the horizon. Treasury Secretary Jack Lewis says the government will hit its credit limit on October 17th unless Congress raises the debt ceiling.
We're going to introduce a plan that ties important spending cuts and pro-growth reforms to a debt limit increase.
But that's in exchange for a one-year delay in implementing the health care law. The president says he won't negotiate. He went on to say the debt ceiling has never been used to negotiate non-debt matters.
No Congress before this one has ever in history been irresponsible enough to threaten default, to threaten an economic shutdown, to suggest America not pay its bills, just to try to blackmail a president into giving them some concessions on issues that have nothing to do with the budget.
However, according to the Washington Post, that isn't true. They point to at least 25 times that in the mid-70s and 80s that Congress has used the debt ceiling to force concessions by the White House. And that seems to be exactly what the current Congress intends to do.
The president says, I'm not going to negotiate. Well, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't work that way.
And there are parts of Obamacare that Republicans may not need to delay. Much of the law simply isn't ready. The small business and Spanish language version of Obamacare will not be released until November.